Welcome to the Daily Hustle, where we give you stories of entrepreneurs who are making a difference. Manze nimefurahia sana because niko Tuala ndani ya the only one Ubuntu Creative Village. Manze, check them out on all social media platforms because this place is amazing. Now, other than that, nimefurahia kwa sababu niko hapa kukula. And our today's guest is the one and only Chef Wamalwa. Chef Wamalwa is a senior Gen Z. Mtaona tu kwa interview venye akona vibes. So let's go meet him because he is a different type of chef. Yeye anafanya the farm to fork type of, chefing, if that's a word. So let's go meet Chef Wamalwa. Tuone leo anatutengenezea nini. Tutaanzia kwa shamba mpaka kwa tumbo zetu. Come with me. Chef Wamalwa. Hey, long time. Hi. I really missed you. How are you?
Great.
Hey, nimeona for the short time tumeachana umekuwa celeb. Umeongeza katumbo. Guys, this is the famous Chef Wamalwa. Yani mpate pale TikTok, mpate pale IG, he makes amazing meals. Na leo ako hapa ndani ya The Daily Hustle. Na vile tu tumesema, he's a senior Gen Z. See, you're young at heart. So chef, nimeambia watu your type of, is chefing a word?
Yes.
Your type of chefing is from farm to fork. So leo unatupikia nini?
Napika pizza.
Pizza?
Ya kuku.
Ya kuku. So umesema inaitwa? Tikka.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to be taking us through the whole process. Yani from pale kwa farm, vitu zote anafanya pale kwa farm, the ingredients he gets from the farm, sasa mpaka hapa. Tutengeneze pizza now from the farm and then to the fork. Yani tutaonyesha hadi tukikula. So if you are a chef out there, yani unapenda kukula, this is the show for you. And you see tumewaletea mtu ako na experience. How long have you been a chef?
25 plus.
25 plus. Wengine wenyu unajua hata you are not 25
Actually,
years
I
old.
have been a chef longer than the lifespan of modern chefs.
Wow. So you are the perfect person for this show. So mimi nataka nikuambie, this one is about to be interesting. It's one for the books. Mnaona? Senior Gen Z.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
You keep on nicknaming me every other time, right?
Lakini si you're young at heart.
Yeah.
So I want you to take us to the farm and then we'll have a conversation here and there. We'll tell the people who are watching, a little bit of something about chefing. So, thank you. Guys, we are back from the farm and as you can see we have fresh produce. Sasa tunataka tuanze tutengeneze hiyo pizza and now we're going to be having a conversation with Chef Wamalwa. Atuambie why he got into this space, why he loves doing what he loves doing, if he's doing it for passion purposes ama it's for the money. So Chef Wamalwa,
He is.
First things first, na ndio swali ya kwanza naulizanga every person who comes to the Daily Hustle.
All right.
What inspired you to get into this, whatever it is you're doing? Is it because of passion or were you driven because of money?
I think it's, I do not think. Let me paraphrase that.
Yes.
It's passion.
Yeah.
And should I say it's an inheritance?
Inheritance?
Yeah.
So you can say cooking is in the genes?
My father was a chef.
Wow.
God bless his soul.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not about money.
Yeah.
Because if you have been around, you will realize that chefs are the most unthanked persons.
Really?
Alive. Yes.
But you get so much money from... But I understand.
If money is your motive, then that is it, you're empty.
Okay.
But we get, a chef is excited when the customer is satisfied. That smile on the customer, that feedback that it was awesome, it's payment enough for me.
Okay.
It's never about money, because if you look at money, then we would not be in this space. We work long hours. We have to face things in this space, and it's a rewarding thing when a customer is happy, and that's, I think, most chefs go for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your satisfaction comes from the client's satisfaction.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Now the other thing I'd want to ask, because you see, this show is purely about motivating a young person who's out there who wants to venture into different things.
Yes.
And today we're talking about being a chef. I understand there's a lot of people out there who want to be chefs, but maybe especially the parents don't find this a profession. What would you advise that person who's out there who wants to be a chef, lakini mzazi amemkazia anamwambia kwani kupika inafanya nini? How can somebody start, or how can somebody venture into this space? You umeanza na kucheka.
You know, as a young man, I used to play a guitar.
Okay.
So my father told me I either discard the books and play the guitar, or discard the guitar and play the books.
Okay.
So I stuck to both. And I ended up well. I did well. And this profession pays. This is like being a lawyer.
So kona kakiru?
I cannot deny, neither can I. It's yes and no.
Yes.
But it pays.
Okay.
Here, this profession pays.
Yes.
It's respectable. Just like any other job you want to do. And if you want, the difference between this job and any other, maybe apart from the doctor, lawyer, and okay, I might not exhaust those fields.
Yeah.
This one, you work until your hands are frail, or when you can no longer see.
Okay.
But as long as people have needs, food needs,
Yes.
and you are alive and you have a sound mind,
Yes.
you're on the market.
Okay, and the other major thing, and this one I want to address, the parents of the boy child, because many people associate food in the kitchen with women.
Yeah.
You are a man, and you have been in this, you said 25 years now?
Yes, plus.
Was it challenging for you when you started? Did people try to box you as, you know, a man, you don't deserve to be in the kitchen?
Okay, like this idea of people apportioning certain professions to gender, I think must stop.
Okay.
Must stop. Now we have this thing, women say, whatever man can do, a woman can do better.
I agree.
I come from a family of 7, and I am the only boy. So it's not about ridicule. I embraced this, and let me let you in on this, that whoever trained me first in pastry was a woman.
Okay.
And I saw a teacher. I did not see the woman.
Yes.
I saw the teacher.
Yes.
And that's how I have grown.
Okay.
Many people have passed through my hands. Some women, some men, but all of them are students, like the one you just saw.
Yes, yes. So the other thing I'd want to ask you, because I know there's someone who's out there and they want to do this chef thing, and they tend to feel like, I don't have enough money to venture into this. What is your advice to that person?
There are diverse ways of getting into this industry. I remember I kind of got a cleaner, a boy, and he was a rester.
Okay.
I will not give his name.
Okay.
And he was interested.
Yes.
So I told him, find your own time, join me in the kitchen. You can come a bit early when I'm doing my mise en place.
Yes.
When I'm preparing for the day, we prepare together, then you go to work. In the evening when you want to go home, come.
Yes, okay.
And for 6 months,
Yeah.
he learned one thing or two. Actually, he was able to handle a shift.
Okay. Okay.
So when I transferred to another hotel, he stepped in to be the assistant chef, and he's doing good.
Okay, okay. So now my question here, because...
So back to your question.
Okay.
How can they get into this field?
Yes.
One,
And especially, sorry to cut you short,
yes,
especially financially wise, because people, when they think of starting a venture, the first thing that comes to your mind is money.
Yeah.
Because someone thinks, I have to start with a kitchen, and maybe you don't have the finances for a kitchen, or how can I buy ingredients, or this and this and this. What is your advice to this person?
Your first question, how can young people get into this? Colleges that train people in this field charge them high amounts.
Okay.
So my advice would be, which is equally important, to find a reputable institution, say like, for instance, Ubuntu, if you don't mind me mentioning that.
Mention it.
And this person can be attached to the chef.
Yes.
They learn,
Yes.
they have hands-on.
Yes.
I'll show them how I grow my ingredients on the farm, how I grow my herbs, how I grow my veggies, how I grow everything. Then how do I come and blend those ingredients to meet my menu? Because my farm has to reflect my menu.
Perfect.
So like in these first 3 months,
Yes.
I have a particular set of crops growing for my menu.
Yes.
After that, there will be another crop coming up so that I have continuous supply
Okay.
that actually suits and meets the
Yes.
needs of my menu.
Okay.
And that's when they have that kind of knowledge, they now grow. And even some colleges will now admit you at a higher level. Maybe you breach and then you get your certifications and all that.
Okay.
And sometimes if you are not even certified, does not mean that you are not a cook or you're not a chef.
Okay.
You don't have to know every plant and its medicinal value to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, those are very wise words. Now, like Chef Wamalwa mentioned, here at Ubuntu Creative Village, and you want to be a chef, just come. He's here. He will hold your hand. He will guide you through the whole journey. If you want to learn something, he is here to teach you through everything. He will teach you how to plant your own crops, your menu, and the secrets and tips that you use, because he has been in the industry for 25 years. Ubuntu Creative Village. Chef Wamalwa is the name. Now, the last question. Ndio pia tusieke watu hapa sana. What sets you apart from everybody else?
What sets chefs apart is their chefing now.
Leave alone other chefs.
Yeah,
Me,
the
I'm
chefing
talking
style.
about
Yes, I'm
Chef
coming down.
Wamalwa.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, my style is a mixture of ethnic and continental. I mean, ethnic and modern American. So I borrow heavily from modern influences into my recipes, and ethnic in the sense that I am in a particular community and it has its own interests that must be addressed, not leaving aside those people who have traveled around and they want a taste of the world, but from the community point of view. So I marry both ethnic and the other chefing styles to integrate my meals.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Chef Wamalwa, thank you very much. We don't want to make this interview very long. We wanted to keep it short and sweet. So if you're out there, I have told you, and Chef Wamalwa has also told you, that if this is something that you want to venture in, you can look for him only at Ubuntu Creative Village. He will guide you through everything. He will teach you through everything. Now you can see he's a friendly person. He has experience. He's going to teach you kila kitu. So right now, let's get into the making of the pizza. Alafu niwaonyeshe venye hii pizza imetokea. Nimeshinda nikiwaambia Chef Wamalwa is the baddest chef. Ama? Sindio?
Karibu sana.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. Alafu tutapatana pale kwa fork. Tumefanya farm, tupatane pale kwa fork.
Asante sana. Karibu.
Finally, our pizza is done, baked freshly from the clay oven. Yani hii iko na the original taste of pizza. Chef Wamalwa, hebu tukatie kitu nionje, niambie watu wanatu watch pale nje, how delicious. You will see it in my facial expression. Ona tu venye inakaa. I am salivating. Nakwambia producer wetu, hadi mkono tu inatingika. Yeah? Wow. Mimi nitakuja unifunze how to make such pizza. No, hauko stingy. Very generous with
where you bite
everything.
it is meat.
Where I bite is yes.
I mean, I told you we make food, not. This is an entire chicken. And this.
Kuku full.
Let me just use this one and then your hands. I want you to use your hands because this is the farm. You washed them already.
Of course, yes. My hands are clean.
Crunchy from outside, succulent inside. Bite into the crust. Yeah. You love that? Great. Karibu sana.
Guys, I keep saying sijui nimetaste the best pizza, but iya leo, the best pizza. Chef Wamalwa. Hapa ndani ya Ubuntu Creative Village. Guys, come experience his pizzas. Ukikuja Ubuntu, waambie umekuja kutafuta delicacies za Chef Wamalwa. And I keep saying, if you want to venture in this thing, now maybe you don't know where to start, kuja kwa Chef Wamalwa. Sawa. So subscribe to Urban TV, subscribe to The Daily Hustle. Tuachie comment hapo chini, utuambie, how has your experience been kama uko hapo nje kama chef. So let us see you in the next episode. Acha mimi enjoy hii pizza.
Thank you.